Welcome back to my channel again. Today we're talking about Google Ads acronyms, and I know this can be very confusing for many people, right? You have CPC, you have CPM, you have CTR, you have all these, Google Ads acronyms that truly is sometimes very difficult to understand. Majority of you don't understand. And I decided to go through all the important Google Ads acronyms to explain them vividly and in the most simple way you can understand. Understanding this will help you understand your Google Ads dashboard and make you take better decisions that will lead to, higher quality score and overall better metrics on either, Google Ads spends. Basically help you boost your Google Ads and get better results. So make sure you watch this video till the end so you will get all the Google Ad acronyms. I have divided them into 5 parts and over 23 acronyms that you need to know before you can even start running Google Ads. So watch to the end and do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you are here for the first time so you won't miss these very informative and important videos each time I drop them. All right, so let's get into it. So we're here and I will start with the first section, which is the basic metrics. All right, it is basically some of the most common acronyms that you come across. The first one is CPC, so cost per click. Definition is basically how much Google charges you each time someone click on your ad. So it could be $1, $2, $3, depending on how much you choose to pay or Google fee. Like they need to charge you based on the quality of audience and location and all those, factors that kind of get that particular cost per click. Now we have CPM, which is sometimes called cost per impressions. It's cost per 1,000 impressions. So basically it's used for display ads and YouTube ads most of the time. So how many times it costs to charge per 1,000 people that sees your ads or when your ads are displayed. So they don't charge you for each click, but each time 1,000 people see that particular ad. So it could be $5 per 1,000, impressions or 1,000 times your ads are shown. Now, number 3 on the list is click-through rate, which is CTR. Majority of you, we talk about CTR, the percentage of people who saw your ads and clicked. So some people will see your ads, won't click on it. And this measures the percentage of people who see your ads and click on those ads. So as you can see, the formula right here is the clicks divided by the impressions. The higher click-through rate usually means your ads are relevant. So if people are seeing your ads and they're clicking on it more, Google will think those ads are relevant. And with that, Google is going to basically show those ads more because Google will think your ad copies are relevant. Now, the fourth one on the basic metrics, which is the last also, is CPV, which is cost per view. All right, used for YouTube ads. It's how much you pay every time someone views your video. So it's only for video ads. All right, so each time someone views your video, that's how much Google will choose to charge you. They charge you per view each time someone view your particular video. Now, section 2 is conversion metrics, and this may be more technical and more, complex for many people because it's pricing. It has to do with, bidding, how much you choose to pay or how much Google choose to charge you. We have CPA, cost per acquisition or cost per action. It's basically how much it costs you to get one conversion. So each time you get a conversion, whether someone click and buy or they click on that lead form, sign up, drop that email or phone number, whatever, or just go to your website and sign up. All of that's how much they choose to charge you. Per action is only per action, not just click, but only when people take action, specific actions, you are charged. Number 6 is CVR, conversion rate, the percentage of clicks that turns into conversion. So the formula is very simple as well. You take conversions, you divide it by clicks. All right, how many people click on your ads, also how many people when they click they convert, meaning either they buy or either they sign up for that lead form or just sign up for that lead form. So it's basically taking the number of conversions and dividing it by the number of clicks. 7 is ROAS, which is return on ad spend. Some people call it ROAS. Google is basically looking at how much you spend and how much you get back. They're measuring how much revenue you earn for every dollar you spend. If you spend about $100 and make $400, your return on ad spend is 4 or 400%. So that's how they measure it. They're looking at how much you spend and how much you get back as return on ad spend. It could also be return on your investment because this is an investment. You are spending money, and that's how Google choose to measure that. that. Now, this is very interesting. It could be very tricky. Some people have formulas to calculate LTV, which is lifetime value of a customer. For every business, everything you do, you try to imagine how much a particular customer will be able to spend with you during their relationship with your business or you. All right. So Google measure this also within their ads, and is how much a customer spends with you over their entire relationship with your business. LTV allows higher bid. So if someone that is coming through your business is going to spend about $400, that is repeatedly signing up or buying from you, you may want to spend more for you to be able to acquire those customers. So you check, for example, you see if they are going to spend on average 4 times buying from you or 5 times buying from you. You want to pay more to get them so that you can be able to keep them and make more money. That's how an LTV is calculated. Now we are on the third section, which is basically campaign and optimization terms. The first one here we have is QS. Quality score is very important because Google use quality score to also boost your ads, whether it's showing your ads more or to more relevant customers, right? So it's very important, and you always have to optimize your ad so you have quality score, a very high quality score. Google's rating of your keywords and ads based on expected CTR, remember I say click-through rate, ad relevance, landing page experience, which is very important when people get to your landing page, whether the CTR buttons are in the right place, whether what they see on the ads is consistent with what they see on your landing page, whether it's loading fast. All of that experience is what Google is talking about here. They use all that to measure your quality score, and better quality score or higher quality score will get your ads more conversions. All right, so that's quality score right there. Now number 10 on my list is IS, which is impression share. All right, this is very important as well. How often your ads show compared to how often they should or could show. All right. Low impression share means budget or ranking limits. You may see that your ads are shown 1,000 times, but again, maybe it's possible your ads could show 2,000 times, right? You have to make that decision to make sure you are setting the right budget and all of that, so they are not limited. Nothing is limiting your ads so that your ads can get the maximum eyeballs and maximum visibility. Make sure you do that calculation and set that properly. Now, number 11 is RSAs, responsive search ads. Google automatically mixes your headlines and descriptions to find the best performer, right? When you have all these ad copies, you have several headings and you have several descriptions, Google will mix it up to see if they can be able to find the best match and show your ads. Well, that's what it's all about. So ETA, expanded text as legacies, which is my number 12. Other ad formats, but still appears in some accounts, but no longer editable, right? So A is basically some other ad performance, as Google say, cannot be edited. Right, so PMAX. Very important. PMAX is not that old, but very, very popular right now. Google kind of mix things up and make sure your ads are shown on all their platforms, which includes all their display partner platforms, YouTube, Discover, and Maps, and Gmail. This is very important for people who have awareness campaigns and want to be seen everywhere. You can just go in there, put your stuff. Google takes charge of all of that and show your ads across all these platforms. Make sure you get more eyeballs, more visibility, and more clicks, possibly more conversions. So again, if you have a larger budget, PMAX is a very good way to get awareness and possibly get conversions as well. Now, section 4, we're talking about bidding terms. This is pricing. This could be a bit complicated for some people, but trust me, it's very easy. You will have to understand this because you don't want to make all these mistakes calculating this in a wrong way. So you have the first one, which is target CPA. CPA, remember I tell you, is cost per acquisition or cost per action. All right. If you remember that, is Google automatically tries to get conversions at your target cost per acquisition. So when you set your CPA, Google already know possibly who is going to convert and will try to kind of use that to get your customers. So that is what TCPA stands for, target CPA. Number 15 is ROAS. You remember I told you this was return on ad spend, but now you have a target. all right, on return on ad spend. So you want to spend $100, make sure you get 400 back when you're running Google Ads, or 500 back. So this is your target. And how is that calculated, or what does that stand for, is what Google is explaining here. Your target return on ad spend. Google tries to get a specific return on ad spend when you say that. So maximize clicks. Google tries to get as many clicks as possible within your budget. So when you set a budget, Google tries to make sure they give you maximum clicks based on that particular budget, and this will depend on the ad campaign type or ad campaign goal or objective that you are using to run that particular ad. Maximize conversion is also similar to the past tool that we just explained. Google focuses on generating the highest number of conversions, all right? So you want majority of your ad spend to give you majority or the max on conversions. This is what Google will try to do, and this will also depend on the data you help Google collect, and the quality of audience, the quality of your ad copies, the quality of your landing pages. All of that we factor in, and we maximize your conversion rate, also conversion value. This is what Google is explaining here. Number 19, you have eCPC, enhanced CPC, semi-automated bidding. Okay, Google adjusts your manual bid based on likelihood of conversion. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. So section 5, which is the last section here, but very important, which is technical terms that we have here. Again, these are Google platforms like 20 here, as you see. GA4 is Google Analytics 4. You know, we used to have Google Analytics, right? Now they have Google Analytics 4, and Google Analytics 4 is an enhanced version of Google Analytics. Some people don't like the old version. Some people still prefer the old version, but some people just love the new version, which is GA4. Google Analytics 4 is basically Google Analytics platform that uses to track user behavior and conversion. So all your ads are integrated with your Google Analytics. So they measure the behavior of your customers when they land on your page, where are they landing from, where are they coming from, and what they are doing when they get to your page, how much time they're spending, what they are clicking on, if they are converting, that is if they are paying or buying or signing up. All of that is tracked with your Google Analytics. So make sure, again, you integrate your Google Ads with your Google Analytics. Make sure everything is connecting before you start running Google Ads. GTM, Google Tag Manager, great platform. They don't want you to mess with your website code. So they have a system that helps you track everything that is going on your website using Google Tag Manager. So you can install those scripts, all right, using Google Tag Manager. Like sometimes even all your Google scripts, you can use Tag Manager to install that, and it will be tracking every activity on each of your website once it's integrated and installed properly. Now, UTM is very important. UTM is used when, for example, let's say you are running ads on multiple platforms, or you want to know where organic traffic is coming from. And for each page or each link, you have something written at the end of that to know that traffic is coming through this specific link. You want to track that. So let's say, for example, you are getting organic data from Google My Business, and you're running ads to promote your Google business page as well, and you want to know which people are coming to or through your Google My Business profile account through organic way or through the ads you are running on your Google My Business page. You will be able to use UTMs to track that. Sometimes it could be on Google search ads, but you will have UTMs and make sure you know specifically where each traffic is coming from. These are tracking tags, basically tracking tags, the right word, added to URL. So as I said, your links at the end of it, you can just type something, write something, give it a name so you know specifically where that traffic is coming from. KPIs, very important, is key performance indicator. Everybody knows this. You may know this, or maybe this may be new to you, but it's basically, the main metrics you judge success. So you say, okay, I'm running this ads and I want to get this X number of conversions with this amount of money, right? So you are tracking that based on conversions or how many clicks you get, as you can see, such as CPA, return on ad spends, or leads, all of that. Key performance indicators that you want to use to measure the success of your Google ads. So that's it for this. As you can see, this is very informative, and I hope this helps you understand your dashboard better, take better decisions, and run more effective Google ads. So there you have it, right? You have understand all these acronyms, and I hope your understanding will help you make better decisions when it comes to running your Google ads and basically do better with Google ads. Again, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. That will go a very long way for me, and I hope to see you in my next video. See you next time.